Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Good morning, Robert Frost. Today is Friday, March 10, 2023, Day A. Reminder, hats, hoods, earpods are not permitted for students, and phones must be away for the day. Also, fragrances, colognes, perfume bottles, and aerosols of any kind are not permitted in school. Pet donation bin. Would you love the chance to help your community out? Well, 2 of your fellow students from Girl Scout Troop 1093 are collecting donations to help out animals. There is a donation box in the lobby. We are collecting food, toys, blankets, and small animal supplies if you would like to donate. Please feel free to. Let's work together to help stray animals stay healthy. Student Council Dance. The Robert Frost Middle School Student Council is sponsoring a dance tonight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the cafeteria. Only those students who purchased a ticket will be allowed to attend. School play. Next week on Friday and Saturday night, the Robert Frost Drama Club presents The Pirate Sisters and The Bounty for Bluebeard. Come down to support your fellow students and have a good laugh. Tickets are $10. Tickets will be sold at the door, but you can also purchase them from Mr. Moriarty. Hope to see you there. Boys lacrosse. There will be a meeting next week for any 7th and 8th graders, boys, interested in playing lacrosse after school next week on Wednesday in room C69. No experience necessary. Please see Mr. Abruzzi in room C69 with any questions. History Club. History Club will be held today after school in room B43. Dart Club will meet after school today. Only the first 20 students who signed up before home base will be allowed to attend. Chamber Choir. Chamber Choir will meet on Monday after school. Robert Frost Newsroom. The Robert Frost Newsroom will meet after school on Monday in room B46. Here is Gabriel with a few words of wisdom.
Good morning, Robert Frost. This is Gabriel Chufo with a few words of wisdom. Some of you may remember being afraid of monsters. To small children, these monsters are imaginary. But today, there are real monsters who would like to see you doing drugs, joining a gang, dropping out of school, and committing crimes. English author St. Thomas Malory once said, "Do after good and leave evil behind, and it shall bring you good fame and renown." When we follow our hearts and do what's right, we will earn the respect of others. They want to see us do well in the world. They want to support others. Our efforts. Today and every day, choose what's right. Leave monsters behind, and you'll come out a winner. With something to think about. This is Gabriel Truffaut. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
Today we're going to interview people in the library.
Let's see how it goes. Favorite book is Amulet.
My name's Shanice, and my favorite book is Babysitter's Club.
My favorite book is Out of My Mind.
My name is Brandon Jones, and my favorite book is No David.
My favorite book is No David.
My favorite book is Amari and the Great Game by B.B. Austin.
Hi, Robert Frost. Right now I'm reading a story you can pick up in the library called A Rover's Story. It's science fiction. So the story takes place in a lab at first, and the scientists are building a rover to go to Mars. His name ends up being Resilient, which they call him Rez for short. Rez has human emotions, which they don't know about, and the whole story is told to us through Rez's point of view. Rez goes to Mars, and he encounters lots and lots of problems there. Read A Rover Story to find out what happens to Rez when he lands on Mars.
Over break, I read Thirst by Varsha Bajaj. It is about a girl who lives in Mumbai, and she lives in the poorest neighborhood in Mumbai, where access to water is very, very limited. There's a lot of people living in the area. It's hard to get water because they all have to share the same tap and the wells are running dry. So this affects her whole family, and including whether she's able to go to school, and it also affects everyone's safety. So it's a really great drama book about who gets access to water and who doesn't get access to water and how it affects their everyday lives.
Everyone, my name is Miss Murphy. One of my favorite genres to read is realistic fiction, fantasy, science fiction, but my favorite book that I've ever read is The Hunger Games. I love the character development, I love the plot, and I think it's a really great book for all students and adults.
What college did you go to?
I went to the University of South Florida in Tampa, where I studied middle grades mathematics.
Did you also know you want to be a teacher?
I actually always did know I wanted to be a teacher. Both my parents taught here at Robert Frost for over 30 years. And I love to hear all the stories they told about the staff and all their students. And it was just really cool to have that moment and teach here too.
What made you become a math teacher?
I actually wanted to be an elementary school teacher first. I quickly changed my mind in the middle of college because I realized how much I loved math and how much I wanted my students to love math in cool and new ways.
What is your favorite thing so far about working in Robert Frost?
Some of my favorite things about Robert Frost are all my students keeping me entertained and how welcoming all the staff and everyone at Robert Frost have been as a new teacher to me.
What is one fun fact about you?
One fun fact about me is that I was a gymnast and I used to teach preschool gymnastics when I was in high school. All good.